Hey, Falcons fans, listen. I need you to stop whatever you're doing right now. Put down that phone. Close that other tab. Because what I'm about to tell you is the kind of news that makes you question everything you thought you knew about this franchise's future. We've been through it all, haven't we? The heartbreak, the close calls, the what ifs that keep us up at night. But today might just be the day we look back on and say that's when everything changed. I'm talking about a move so bold, so unexpected, so perfectly Atlanta that when I first heard it, I literally had to read it 3 times to make sure I wasn't dreaming. This isn't just another coaching hire. This isn't just another front office shuffle. This is about bringing back a legend to finish what he started. This is about unfinished business. This is about redemption. And trust me when I tell you this, by the end of this video, you're gonna understand why this could be the most important decision Arthur Blank has made in years. Maybe ever. But here's the deal, I can't drop this bombshell unless I know you're really part of this family. Right now, before I say another word, I need you to prove you're a true dirty bird. Smash that subscribe button like you're Matt Ryan connecting with Julio in the end zone. Hit that notification bell so hard it rings louder than the crowd at the Benz on game day. Because what I'm about to reveal, it's only for the real ones. The diehards. The fans who've stuck with this team through 28-3 and every heartbreak since. If that's you, and I know it is, then let's lock it together and witness history. Subscribe now, and let's rise up into this story that's got the entire NFL shook. Alright, let's get into it. The Atlanta Falcons just named Matt Ryan, yes, that Matt Ryan, Matty Ice himself, your 2016 NFL MVP, the franchise's all-time passing leader, the quarterback who carried this team on his back for 14 seasons as the team's new president of football. Let that sink in for a second. Matt Ryan, president of football. This isn't just a feel-good story. This isn't just Arthur Blank throwing a bone to a franchise legend. This is a complete reshaping of how this organization operates from the top down, and here's what makes this absolutely insane. Ryan wasn't even looking for this job. He was happy doing his thing at CBS, breaking down games, living the analyst life. But when Arthur Blank came calling, when the opportunity to come back to the only place that matters to him presented itself, Matty Ice couldn't say no, because as Ryan himself put it in his first press conference on Tuesday, and I'm quoting here to the Falcons fans, my mission since I was drafted has never changed. It is to help this organization do everything it can to be champions and to win championships. And there is a sense of unfinished business. Unfinished business, y'all. Do you understand what that means? Do you feel that fire? That's a man on a mission. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Okay, cool story, but what does a president of football actually do? Great question. Let me break it down for you because this is where it gets really interesting. Arthur Blank himself said it best. Matt Ryan is now responsible for everything between football and grass. Everything. The new head coach reports to Matt Ryan. The new general manager reports to Matt Ryan. Player personnel decisions? Matt Ryan's got influence. Team culture? Matt Ryan's setting the tone. This man is taking over football operations from Greg Beatles, who stays on as president and CEO handling the business side. But make no mistake, when it comes to what happens on that field, in that locker room, in those draft rooms, Matt Ryan is calling the shots at the highest level, and his first mission? Leading the search for both a new head coach and a new general manager after the team moved on from Raheem Morris and Terry Fontenot following the disappointing 8-9 season. But here's what I love about Ryan's approach. He's not trying to be a dictator. He's not coming and talking about my way or the highway. In that press conference, he made it crystal clear. I'm not trying to call plays. I'm not trying to run your offense. I'm not trying to pull a Phillip Rivers and come back and play. Ha! Shots fired at Rivers. But seriously, what Ryan is focused on is something this organization has desperately needed: relationships. Collaboration. Getting everyone on the same page fast. Listen to what Ryan said about his approach, and this is crucial. I do think it comes down to where can I support. Depending on who it is at the head coach position or who it is at the general manager position, in what ways can I help? Everybody has different personality types. Everybody has different strengths and different weaknesses. I think one of the areas I could provide support to people who are coming in that are new is the relationships that I have here that are previously established and helping grow those relationships as quickly as possible, because that's one of the things I believe in. The separation in this league happens from the people in this building, and the faster everybody gets on the same page and the faster we get to know each other and the faster we create really strong working relationships, the better our chances of being successful on the field are. Do you hear that? That's not corporate speak. That's not empty words. That's a man who knows what it takes to win in this league. That's someone who understands that the X's and O's only matter if you've got the Jimmys and Joes working together like a well-oiled machine. And speaking of talent, Ryan didn't hold back about what he sees in this current roster. He talked about the young defensive talent. He praised the offensive line, some of whom he actually played with, which he called kind of crazy, but really cool. And then, oh man, then he dropped this gem about our running back. I think we've got a special running back in Bijan and what he can do as a player. Special. He called Bijan Robinson special. Coming from a Hall of Fame caliber quarterback who's seen it all. That means something, but wait, there's more. When asked about Michael Penix Jr., who's recovering from that season-ending knee surgery, Ryan simply said, "I love Michael Penix Jr. Those 3 words tell you everything you need to know about where this franchise's head is at regarding the quarterback position moving forward." Now, Ryan didn't waste any time getting to work. In his first 3 days on the job, the Falcons have already interviewed 6 head coaching candidates. That includes some massive names. We're talking former Baltimore Ravens head coach John Harbaugh and former Miami Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel. These aren't just any candidates, people. These are proven winners. These are guys who know what it takes to compete at the highest level. And the fact that Matt Ryan is in those rooms, asking the tough questions, evaluating these candidates with his unique perspective as someone who played under multiple coaching staffs and knows exactly what works and what doesn't. That's invaluable. Greg Beatles mentioned they focused on coaches first because of specific interview windows, but the GM search is coming right behind it. And here's the kicker, Arthur Blank wants both positions filled at roughly the same time because, as he put it, there has to be collaboration between these 2 individuals. You see the vision here? You see how they're building this thing from the ground up with intention, with purpose, with a plan? But let me tell you what hit me hardest about that press conference on Tuesday. Matt Ryan's wife Sarah was there. His 3 sons, twins Marshall and Johnny, and youngest son Cal, were sitting in the front row wearing their dad's Falcons jerseys. Arthur Blank started the whole thing by speaking directly to those boys, telling them their father did something special in Atlanta and he expected history to repeat itself. That's when it hit me. This isn't just business. This isn't just football. This is family. This is a man coming home to finish what he started, with his family right there supporting him, just like Falcons Nation has supported him throughout his entire career. And when little Cal got restless during that hour-long presser, Ryan just smiled and noted that his ability to keep answering questions while managing that proved he can multitask. That's the kind of realness, that's the kind of humanity we need leading this organization. Look, Falcons Nation, I know we've been hurt before. I know we've had our hopes raised only to have them crushed. I know that Super Bowl still stings, that 28-3 is burned into our souls in ways that will never fully heal. But this feels different. This feels like the football gods are finally giving us a chance to make things right. Matt Ryan said it himself, there's unfinished business. And now he's in a position to actually do something about it. The pieces are there. Bijan Robinson is special. Michael Penix Jr. has superstar potential. The defense has young talent. The offensive line is solid. And now we've got a leader who bleeds red and black, who knows what it takes, who has the respect of everyone in that building and across the entire NFL. NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell told Arthur Blank straight up, "You're not going to find anybody better, smarter, more committed, a better human being, a better leader for the NFL and for your franchise." If that doesn't give you chills, check your pulse. This is our time, Falcons Nation. This is our moment. And Matt Ryan? He's coming home to make sure we don't waste it. Go Falcons!